Need a fast business loan? Thanks to online lenders, you've got plenty of loan options, and we've rounded up the best ones for you. We compared financing options, rates, funding speeds, and more from dozens of business lenders to find the best quick business loans. We'll show the best lenders for fast financing, no matter your business needs. Whether you need a low interest rate, a loan you can get with bad credit, or do you have a specific type of business financing in mind, we've got a fast loan recommendation for you. Pretty much all the fast business loans on this list come from online lenders, also called alternative lenders. That's because online lenders tend to offer much faster approval times and funding times than traditional lenders, aka banks or credit unions do. Rather than taking days or weeks to get to your application, online lenders can often approve you within minutes or hours. And once you're approved, many alternative lenders can get your financing to your bank account by the next day, if not sooner. Of course, fast financing does come with some trade-offs you should know about. For example, most online lenders have pretty limited loan options when compared to traditional lenders. You can't get a super fast commercial real estate loan, for example, or SBA loans. Instead, you'll be looking at short-term loans, invoice financing, lines of credit, and other types of working capital loans. Those types of business funding tend to come with higher interest rates and loan fees than things like long-term loans. That means that while you do get your loan much more quickly, you'll likely end up paying more to do so, especially if you don't have great personal credit. Still, if you need a business loan in a jiffy, you will likely find the trade-offs worth it. So let's look at the best lenders for fast business loans. Number 1. Bluevine. Best overall fast and easy business loan. Bluevine offers the best fast business loans for most businesses. In part, that's because Bluevine offers two versatile financing products: a business line of credit and invoice factoring. A line of credit gives you revolving credit, so you can use it over and over again, making it a great source of flexible working capital. And since invoice factoring lets you get money from unpaid invoices, it offers a good cash flow solution for businesses that invoice their customers. Fortunately, we see plenty to like about both of Bluevine's business funding options. They have low starting rates. In fact, Bluevine's line of credit has one of the most competitive interest rates we've found from an online lender and few other loan fees. And with invoice financing up to $5 million, Bluevine has some of the largest loan amounts on this list. Now, Bluevine does have higher business revenue requirements than many other lenders, so not all businesses will qualify for its financing. But Bluevine has moderate credit score requirements and lends to very young businesses, making Bluevine more accessible than a traditional lender. And by the way, Bluevine is one of a few lenders that offers same-day financing. Yes, you'll need to pay an additional wire transfer fee to get it, but even so, Bluevine might be the fastest lender on this list. So between its flexible financing, low costs, and moderate borrow requirements, Bluevine is our favorite source for fast and easy business loans. Number 2. Backed. Best for established businesses. Backed gets points for flexibility and speed to funding. Applying for a line of credit is simple and fast. You apply online with your proof of ownership, most recent tax return, and bank verification. You will receive an answer and funding within 24 hours. Backed's funding turnaround is one of the fastest in the biz. Backed also has the most flexible repayment requirements we've seen for a line of credit. Backed allows for terms of 6 months or 12 months. As you need funds, your credit automatically reloads when you pay your balance. There is no need to contact an agent each time you need more funds. The biggest drawback is that Backed does not fund all industries. Some industries Backed will not work with include financial services, real estate services, government or non-profit agencies, cannabis, and adult entertainment, to name a few. Number 3. On Deck. Best for repeat borrowing. Think you'll want more than one term loan over the next few years? Then let's talk about On Deck's perks for repeat borrowers. On Deck has some nice bonuses for its repeat customers, like lower origination fees and interest rates on its financing. Likewise, if you get approved for another loan through On Deck while you're still paying off your first one, On Deck may waive the remaining interest on your first loan. In other words, On Deck can save you money on your repeat financing needs. As you can imagine, you do have to qualify for these kinds of perks. While On Deck's minimum borrow requirements are pretty standard, This lender admits that typical borrowers have much higher qualifications. And since its average APR, annual percentage rate, is more than 45%, OnDeck definitely isn't the cheapest option. If you don't mind those potential issues though, OnDeck has plenty to offer your business as you borrow over the years. Number 4. SnapCap. Best for bad credit. Don't have the best credit score? With SnapCap, you may be able to find financing even with bad credit. SnapCap accepts credit scores as low as 500 poor personal credit according to the FICO scoring system. That's a much lower score than any traditional lenders will accept and lower than most online lenders too. And SnapCap offers both merchant cash advances and term loans, so you still get at least a couple financing options with your low credit score. Remember though that SnapCap's minimum credit score is just that, a minimum. You'll likely need to have more impressive revenue and an older business to qualify for financing with poor personal credit, and as you've probably guessed, you should expect to pay more for your loan. All the same, SnapCap's low minimum credit score requirement makes financing accessible for business owners with all sorts of credit scores. Number 5. Lender. Best for merchant cash advances. If you've been considering a merchant cash advance as an emergency business loan, then we recommend going with Lender. Now, we generally advise against merchant cash advances. They're confusing and expensive, so we recommend sticking to other types of small business financing if you can. But cash advances are fast and relatively easy to qualify for, so if you're sure you understand how they work and you want one, Lender is the best place to get one. We like Lender for its excellent customer reviews, much better than many other cash advance companies, and for its transparency around pricing. It's still expensive, and we still wouldn't get a merchant cash advance as a first resort. But if you're confident that a merchant cash advance can help your business, Lender offers speed and transparency. For most small business owners that need a quick business loan, we recommend Bluevine. It has a couple flexible working capital options with low rates and reasonable borrow requirements. If you plan to get more loans, OnDeck has great discounts for repeat borrowers. Business owners with bad credit will like SnapCap's low credit requirements. And if you're convinced you need a merchant cash advance, Lender offers the best ones we found.